We're back with more of Today. And look at me now, the Joy Fit Club.
Today we're going to induct our newest member. She's 49-year-old Stacy Allendorf, a teacher from Columbia, South Carolina. She lost 120 pounds. Before we meet her, let's take a look at her story.
My name is Stacy, and my struggle with weight began as a teenager. Food was never an issue growing up. As I got older, I became less active, which led to boredom, and boredom led to snacking. After college, I married my boyfriend and became pregnant in 1985. During my pregnancy, I packed on the weight. After my son Brandon was born, my life became my job and him. Everything else took a back seat. Food was my comfort, and boy, did I need comfort. Before I knew it, I was 260 pounds. In 2003, I was diagnosed with adult-onset diabetes. In 2004, I had reached 288 pounds. Warning bells still did not go off, not until the following year, when Brandon gained 40 pounds during his freshman year of college. I knew the road he was going down. He was going down my road. I began to see my future, and it was bleak. So I bought an exercise machine and got moving. That first year, I lost over 70 pounds. Here it is 3 years later. I'm 120 pounds lighter, and I feel great. My diabetes is reversed. I've staved off high cholesterol and heart disease. But most importantly, my son lost his 40 pounds and is keeping that off too.
Good for her.
Wow, yeah. Before we meet Stacy, let's say hello to Miss Joy Bauer from the
That
Joy
would be
Fit Club.
Little Joy.
Hello, Joy.
Meanwhile, Stacy has the most charming Southern accent, and her story is special.
Better than Paula Dean?
No one's better
It's
than Paula.
awesome, and it's so special on a number of levels. Her story, obviously, she looks sensational, but from eating well and exercise, her moods have substantially
It changes
improved.
your body
She's not
chemistry.
depressed anymore.
She
She's
used to be
excited about
down
life.
and blue. She wakes up happy and has fulfilling
I
relationships
love
with
this.
so many
All right,
people.
let's take a look at Stacy before, the before picture. All right, Stacy, come join the Joy Fit Club.
Do it, you're doing it well.
Oh! No, you aren't that skinny. No, you're not. Oh my gosh, hold on a second. Okay, just checking to make sure it's all true. Wow.
Can never be too sure these days.
Wow.
Great.
That split screen, every time I look at the split screens and look at the old you, do you look at that old person, the person on the left side and go, who is that?
Every day.
Do you?
Every
Do you keep
day.
a reminder somewhere, like on your refrigerator?
I do. We have the graduation picture taken in 2004 when my son graduated high school that's right by the front door.
Can I ask you how you did it? Because clearly there were emotional eating issues and you just ate for comfort. But how did you suddenly stop that and start doing the right thing?
My son put on weight, and I saw that he was going down my road, and I couldn't do that. I had to set a good example, and I just got moving.
So
and
what
then,
did you do? Like, what did you do? How do you start when you're that overweight?
I found a glider. I got a glider
Yeah.
from my house, and I just started low
'Cause that's
impact.
low impact,
Very
right,
low
yeah.
impact, because anything else was killing my knees, and I just got moving. And when I worked up to 30 minutes a day, 30 minutes 3 times a week, I knew I could do it.
And you
I
saw
just kept
results
going and
pretty
kept going.
much.
It took about 6 weeks before I really saw
Well,
the
see, that's
anything
so
that
hard to
I
keep doing
noticed.
it.
When you're
Wow.
that heavy,
Yeah.
you can lose 20 pounds and nobody really notices. It was about 4 to 5 months before people really began
and
to
what
notice.
about the food? Because that was also
Low
your
fat.
Achilles.
I started low fat.
You did?
Yeah. On my own.
program,
I educated
yeah.
myself. I had a little book, and I read. I became very obsessive about reading
Well, there
food
are
labels.
substitutes for pretty much anything you love. You just have to-
Right.
Yeah.
But you went on, you were definitely going on a health kick because you wanted to be healthy. Did you have health issues,
I
Stacy?
had
Besides
diabetes. My cholesterol was right on that borderline.
And a big family history as
yeah,
well.
huge family history. My father had heart complications and diabetes.
And so check this out. A
What are
few
these,
years ago, Stacy was diagnosed with adult onset diabetes, and her physician put her on blood sugar medication 3 times a day. And I wanted to show her what she has saved herself in pills over the next 10 years.
Ooh.
10,950 blood sugar pills will now not enter your body. And when you consider the cost as well, without insurance, just the generic form over the next 10 years would have been more than $14,000.
That's incentive enough just looking at it.
Yeah.
How did your son lose the weight? Because you wanted him to lose weight. Did he just see you?
He will tell you that it's because there was not any good food in the house anymore. And that probably,
hey, whatever works.
Yeah, and it probably did have a lot to do with it. But
that college scene is not conducive to a healthy life.
He started cutting out sodas and drinking a lot more water, and and of course, food at the house was much more
So he
healthy.
dropped what?
He dropped 40 pounds that he's managed to
bring
keep
your friend out. Where's Terry? Come on.
Terry.
Come on. Are you the one who wrote the letter, Terry? Were you the one who wrote in?
Come on out.
Yes.
Yeah, why do you think it was a good idea to let us know about your good friend?
Well, she was such an inspiration to our whole school. She really transformed herself, and I thought everybody should know about it.
And you know what, also, just for the record, Stacy is from a very small community, and there are a lot of people within that community that do not believe she did this without surgery, without pills, without potions.
You did not.
For the record,
I
she
did it
did
the
this
hard way.
all on her own, old-fashioned diet and exercise.
Yeah.
Well, you look awesome. You look
thank
terrific.
you,
Congrats to you
thank
and to
you.
your son.
Thank
Because
you.
that's a great
Thank
legacy
you.
you're
Thank
starting.
you.
Thank you for joining us.
You're sweet too.
Thank you,
All right,
everybody.
so now if you want to get your family fit, we're also extending this beyond family to friends and family. So if you live on the East Coast, a group of friends or family members, and you guys want to lose weight, come right to Joy, the Joy Life Diet Challenge. Check out our
Probably
website.
easier to do it together. You know, you have
Yes,
such a
it's
good
going to be a lot of
support
fun,
system.
a lot of high energy, and we're going to get good results.
Yes,
Awesome.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
What a
Thank
good friend
you.
you've got.